being a family law attorney was all about um, being present, walking with. And what I realized after a while is within the Catholic tradition, is so often people who are whose marriages are ending um, aren't welcomed or don't feel welcomed in church. And so in many ways, we became um, like a parish for the outcasts because they were welcomed. People were welcomed, and that we would walk with them. One of the things that made it more doable was it was the beginning of the evolution of family law. So that we worked on custody visitation issues in a collaborative setting with Family Court Services, which was an arm of the court that did kind of the counseling, working with a family to work out um, their plan for their kids. And then there's my perverse nature that I totally like being able to run a comb through a tangled situation and help people make sense of it. I don't know why, Dan, but it wasn't a faith challenging moment. The harder part was uh, my parents and the little kids. I mean, that's how we are. We were the big kids and the little kids.
Yeah.
My parents and the little kids, that was leaving them again to, go back to my community house. That was hard, but it was just about leaving the grief.
Yeah.
And worried for them. I don't know that if there hadn't been the little kids, I don't know if I could have stayed in community, but at least the folks had the little kids to keep them busy. But then as a grown up, and getting close to my sister Tony, um, was learning how the little kids perceived all this was really difficult. Criticisms only hurt if there's some truth in it.
Okay.
And so that doesn't hurt because that's just nuts. What a criticism. Oh, at work, a few years ago, I did a tweet that some staff found offensive. And that hurt. And then I had to think, okay, why does it hurt? Well, because there was some truth in it. Yeah, I did not see how that tweet had could be seen as having some racial overtones, and I was embarrassed by it. That hurt. But then I had to face up to it. So these other things like, I'm a pro-abortion nun, I'm, not a real nun, all those kinds of things. It's like, oh, brother, just get over it.